Awesome. Thanks, Lawrence. Yeah, very much appreciate the same. Lawrence is supporting us. So we are actually going to have more and more meetups here at Google Cloud. So my name is Yong Kang Hee. I set up the Meetup group back in September last year. So far, we're growing very quick, and we just got almost 1,200 members. So considering this size, we do need a lot more people to support us. So actually shortly, Bhumi will talk about our volunteers. We actually do have 15 volunteers to support us right now. And because of the size is growing, we do want to introduce more and more meetups. And the next one, we are actually doing a hands-on learning based on the GK, Kubernetes, and also backup. So just to welcome everybody to join us, to continue to join us to learn Kubernetes. It doesn't have to be, Google GK. It can be any other Kubernetes ecosystem related stuff. So my name Yong Kang Hee. You see the t-shirt. I actually don't work for Google. I don't work for Google Cloud either. Surprisingly, I did. Did you guys try ChatGPT? I tried to ask ChatGPT, who is Yong Kang Hee? They told me I work for Google. I was thinking you might have predicting, one day I might have joined Google. I hope it will happen. Anyway, just to welcome everybody to join us, and because our size is growing, I split. We are going to have 3 groups to continue to run the meetup. So today we got Bhumi. He's our leader for the group 3. We're going to have to hosting the event for today. And moving forward, we're going to have group 1 and also group 2 to continue to run the meetup. Very importantly, we do need more volunteers. We do need more sponsors and more, speakers. So feel free to join us. Shortly, Bhumi will display the links. So if you are interested to join us, you just go to fill out the form and you can join us. With that, let me hand it over to Bhumi.
Thank you, Yoko, for the wonderful introduction. Good evening, everyone. I don't see any energy. Say good evening. I think that's Lawrence. Lawrence, pizza is not good. I don't see energy from the people. Okay, good evening. Yeah, now it's good. Okay, so the purpose of Kubernetes, right? The purpose of Kubernetes user group is to share and learn the Kubernetes among ourselves. That's the whole purpose. So Yong Kong created the group last year, Meet, then followed by Chirag and myself joined as a co-organizer. And so far, we are running like multiple user groups on another title of Kubernetes, and we welcome each and everyone. For example, if you have like topics, come and talk to us, anyone like myself or Yong Kong or Chirag or like Sachin, anyone, like just come and talk to us. If you have like any customer case studies you wanted to share with us, just feel free to share with us. That's the whole purpose of the group. And as Yong Kong mentioned, we have divided the group on 3 categories. So that may be the reason I see like some of my friends in LinkedIn ping me, hey Bhumi, I see like February 28th also scheduled. Are you going to be there? Because that time I will be talking to another event. So it's not, we have like kind of like a stateless, the Kubernetes stateless architecture, we made it here. So it will be like a three groups. 1 will be led by Yong Kong, and 2 will be Chirag, and 3 will be myself. Today, this is part of like a group 3. And today we have like Sachin also. Sachin is helping us, and he is supporting from like a last group onwards. Apart from that, if anybody you wants to be a volunteer, just let us know. I'll go through that. And I would like to thank our sponsors. First and high priority is more focused on Google, because Google Cloud, because of the Google Cloud, maybe I would say that strongly, we are getting the space. We are always face a lot of struggle in finding the place. This one will be solved by Google Cloud. And Lawrence, thank you very much, Lawrence. Okay. And other sponsor like a Cloud Casa and JFrog. Cloud Casa, I think if you follow Yong Kong session, right, you might know what is Cloud Casa. He was kind of like a global ambassador for Cloud Casa. So keep on talking that. It's kind of like a backup as a service. And JFrog is DevSecOps and observability kind of tool. And thank you, our sponsor, once again. Okay, this is the important page. I would like to thank each and every one of the volunteer groups, starting from Nazir, Hanning, Ritesh, and if you don't know Ritesh, he's just like taking the photo, and Sambat Karan, Pazir, Srinivasan, Angie, Jatin, Nakib, Lim Benchop, Jason, Anupama Soni, I think she's just standing. Women in tech is very important, and we are seeing a lot of women are coming into the group. We really appreciate. Please invite your friends also. Let's get moving. Kalyan, Raghavendra, and one more lady, Anshika Gupta. Okay, and it's going to grow further. So these are like a banners. We're just getting started. Maybe we would need your input also. Which one could be good? Either like this one, maybe you can consider like this is A or this is B. Which one? Maybe whoever likes A, just raise your hand. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoever likes B, just raise the hands. 1, 2. I think B is majority, so we can go with B. B is this one, like perfect. So this is the LinkedIn page which I'm running on it. In case if you wanted to know the updates, when it is happening, who is the speaker, because if you see in your email, right, there are like multiple meetup links are coming. If you're active on the LinkedIn, just follow this group, Kubernetes user group. Okay, it's kind of like learning group. We will try to share whenever the events is happening with the speaker details and all. You can make a note of that. Okay, this is the group. Please feel free to follow that. It's already nearly like 60 followers already there. I still not British outside. Maybe you can just get following that. So in case if you want to be a volunteer, just fill up the form and sponsor and also the speaker. In case you want to share anything, please fill up here. This is like some of our few the previous Kubernetes user group. You see, like we have conducted in Red Hat, AWS, Google, and also Rakuten. We have like other CNCF ecosystem vendors also. Like next week we are going to have in SysDeek also. Not next week, next month. Okay. I think that's it from the introduction on the things. Do you have any inputs you wanted to share before we move on to the purpose of today's session? I think we're on time. Any questions, guys? They're going to start in 4 minutes. 7 o'clock is the actual topic. So these are like today's topic. First is I'm going to talk about demystifying cloud native. I'll tell you why I choose the topic. What is the feedback I received from like last 5 to 6 groups. I'll tell you the reason, and it will be more kind of like introductory. And I expect each and everyone to come and interact with that session. This is kind of an interaction session. Second one is Kubernetes HPA with custom metrics by Harizon. It's going to talk about the topics, also how it is going to help in the production as well. Okay, the third one is something interesting, Kubernetes in prod and how to run. Okay, so this topic, like he mentioned, like he learned the Kubernetes in the production environment last 2 years, and he wants to highlight that, and he wants to share across the wider audience. That's the third topic. And the final one, in case if anyone wants to come and talk to them. For example, I heard like one of the guy in one shop, they told like, hey, I'm looking for some platform engineering opening or DevOps kind of opening, right? If anyone looking aggressively job, just come and talk to them, get connected. Or if anybody has an opening, you just come and say, this is the opening in my company. You want to do that, because the purpose of community is not just like learning, right? Learning, you can just go to YouTube or like attend the webinar. You can learn everything in more sophisticated way. I need to be just honest, but the purpose of community is be the experience. Come and meet the real people, talk to them, what they're facing challenges with the customer environment, and what you can learn from them, and what is the value you can create to each other. That's all about the community. Okay. So we have like upcoming meeting at like 28th February. It's more towards hands-on, and sync on like 14th March, and again Google on 21st March. Okay, so don't forget to fill up the form. Okay, thank you very much for the introduction.